LCM of two numbers is 120 and their HCF is 70. There are you can actually follow a procedure and check what is the possible sum of those numbers, or you can do it directly also, verification also calculate. I'll tell you how. What is the question there? LCM of two numbers is 120 and their HCF is 10. Which of the following can be the sum of these two numbers? Let's say that two numbers are A and B. A and B. We know that A into B is equal to LCM into HCF. Are you able to follow? So can you say AB, the product of two numbers, AB is equal to 120 into the HCF 10, which is equal to 1200. So A into 1200. Now you have to check what can be the possible values of AB. The product is 1200, right? Multiple, you have to factorize 1200 now. You have to factorize 1200. So what can be 1200? 1 into 1200, 2 into 600, 3 into 400, 4 into 300, 5 into 240 and so on. But we are not going to do all that. See, you need to keep in mind that the highest common factor is 1. So of course the numbers have to, the highest common factor is 10. So the numbers have to be multiples of 10, right? So you think in that sense. For example, 30 into 40 is 1200. Now this is like trial and error, and if you are smart, if you have practiced well on calculations, you will be able to get the answer in just one attempt. 30 into 40 is 1200. 30 into 40 is 30 into 40 is equal to 1200. A into B. So I can say A is 30, B is 40. Now check. The product is 1200, like given in the question. LCM should be 120, HCF should be 10. Now for the numbers 30 and 40, what is the HCF? 10 is the HCF. 30 and 40, highest common factor is 10, satisfied. What is the LCM? 30 and 40, LCM is 120, even that is satisfied. So what will be the sum of these two numbers? What is the sum of these two numbers? 30 plus 40, 70. Which can be the sum of these numbers? 70 can be the sum of these numbers. Option D is the answer. Otherwise, if you don't want to go for this trial and error method, just follow this. HCF is 10, so can you see the numbers are 10x and 10y? Yes. I know that product of two numbers should be equal to the product of LCM and HCF. So 120 into 10. So zeros get cancelled here. What do we get? XY equals to 12. Again factorize. Factorize 12 in such a way that, factorize 12 so that you get the possible phase. So what are the possible values? 1 into 12, 2 into 6, 3 into 4. Now you know that 2 into 6 is not possible here because 2 and 6 are not co-primes. What are co-primes? 1 and 12 and 3 and 4. So if you take the first pair, 1 and 12, x is 1, y is 12. So what will be the values? What are the numbers? 10x. So 10 into 1, 10, 12 into 10, 120. And if you take 3 and 4, 10 into 3, 30, y is 4, 4 into 10, 40. So these are the pairs, 10 and 120, 30 and 40. Now 10 and 120, what is the LCM? 120 is the LCM, satisfied. 10 and 120, what is the highest common factor? 10 is the highest common factor, satisfied. This is possible. So what will be the sum of numbers? 10 plus 120, 130. 130 is the sum. But 130 is not given the options. So we will not consider. Then 30 and 40. 30 and 40, highest common factor is 10, LCM is 120. What is the sum of numbers? 30 plus 40, which is equal to 70. So your answer should be option. See, there are two possible values. That is the reason the question says which of the following can be the sum. He is not asking which is the sum. There is not one possible answer. There may be multiple answers. Which is possible here? For 140 is not possible, 80 is not possible, 60 is not possible. Hence, option D 7. Again, you see, if you take 2 and 6, the pair will be 20 and 60. 20 plus 60 is 80, but understand, for 20 and 60, the highest common factor is not 10. Highest common factor is 20 for 20 and 60. That is the reason we should not consider this. Eliminate at this step itself. How do you eliminate? Check whether they are co-primes or not. Right? So there are two possible sums. 130 is possible, 70 is possible, but only 70 is given in the options. So that will be the correct answer.